Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. It's been a wild ride, ever more so, as promised. As we remember also now what has already happened. And we keep making the magic happen, especially on the 9th. Amazing work play, teamwork, making the dream work and a real reality. Literally, as I was pressing share on the description for today's, aka yesterday's, aka timeless quantum group call of let's reset all, or let's reset, both the same, because we did, and made the magic happen because we remembered that that's what we came here for. So we tuned into the Aquarian new moon energies, setting us all fully free, fully dissolving all remaining veils of separation, bringing true forgiveness through us seeing through the eyes of God, through the heart, what's really real. And with that huge X flare, the 3.38 that went off, just as I was pressing share on the description for today's event, if you still want to access this, the details are in the description box. We went for almost 4 hours, almost an hour of light language assisted activation that brought us all the way home, back to the heart, healing the inner child, healing all, redeeming all, forgiving all, and letting it all the way go. So before my heart fully bursts, fully wide open, it's gonna explode and burn this false freaking matrix all the way to the ground, so to say, metaphorically speaking, because it's all just a dream. Here's one more quick update. Again, if you want to go deeper into this, help accelerate us taking the simulation offline, because it's going offline. It's been unplugged right this moment. This has already happened. It keeps happening. I see, especially over the next more or less 72 hours, a lot of shifts and changes, table flipping, shifts happening, quantum style, as 3, 2, 1. As some key players are jumping all into position, fully remembering their true self, because what's coming online right now, and thank you so much for everybody who took part in today's activation or is still doing so, quantum style. Again, still very much unfolding over the next 72 hours, especially, is basically us fully returning our true gnosis, our own parts, our own keys and codes, our own perception of reality, our own unique energy signature frequency, our own real, raw, true, eternal, authentic self from within the one Christ self, fully, completely bringing the divine blueprint fully online. So what happened with that 3.38 X-class flare was the crystalline core, our hearts already being fully ignited, bursting wide open, and the sphere of our Amenti fully ignited, fully igniting, bringing online the divine blueprints, fully physicalizing, spirit into matter. This is full light body activations, full remembering, us accessing the halls of records, the cosmic halls of records, the true cosmic history records, everybody fully remembering what has really happened. One way, shape, form, or another. And depending on what happens, doesn't happen, over the next 3 days, this will fully decide how exactly we're shifting, how quickly, how far, how much pain and suffering we still need to go through to bring us all the way home. Usunake. So remember what you came here for. I can suggest highly to go deeper in to retrieve what you came here to do in order to complete this fully, quantum style, as you remember what has already happened, because linear time is an illusion and this is quantum. No matter what anyone says out there is possible or is not possible, what do you believe is possible? Why do you believe what you believe? Because somebody told you so. Most of what I share has been accessed through my own lived experience, true gnosis, that I retrieve from source. That's where I get my information from. Where do you get yours? Because ascension can only be done, you fully sacrificing, fully surrendering all of you to source, to the Holy Spirit, the true divine cosmic mother, That's the Holy Spirit. It has to happen through the heart. And it's happening. It has already happened. And you remember now how you can fulfill your own highest heroic potential if you haven't already, as well as you remember that you already have, and you keep quantum merging, synchronizing, aligning with your already always fully ascended diamond avatar self, your God self, fully free, limitless, boundless, fearless. Fully activating all of our superpowers, fully retrieving all of our gnosis, all of our light codes, keys, our quantum, our consciousness, our body parts, our jewels. Our divine inheritance is us reclaiming all of our spiritual abundance, our gifts, abilities, our wisdom, gnosis. That's real power. And it's true divine love. That's what real truth is. Esu, Shuna, Aina, Nata, Tinaye. So now we remember the real truth and nothing but. It has already happened, decreed one way or another. We're bringing all of us home. How you're arriving home is up to you. All paths lead back to home. All paths serve the one consciousness to fully experience itself in all its expressions, in all its wholeness, to come back to the start, back to the beginning, the inception point, and rebirth all anew. It has already happened. It's already here. Just keep the faith, the trust, the knowing that it is already so, because it is. There is infinite quantum possibilities, realities always available to you now, always now. It's the only time there ever is. Any now moment, everything shifts and changes for good, for real, forever. Because we're taking this false reality fully offline. As you fully remember, there is no spoon. There's nothing to fight. As you fully embody the 0-point field of true divine neutrality, where you still feel what you feel, but it becomes a very soft experience, as well as fully embracing all viewpoints as your multidimensional self, as well as seeing it from how God would see it, very totally neutral. That's the space, the frequency of true divine love, the frequency of God's source consciousness, where you can dissolve and co-create realities from. And you need to be literally at a point where we are ascending and everything else, so to say, goes up in flames, and we all ascend one way or another. And it doesn't need to happen that way at all. Again, this is not about us making anything up, but letting everything go and allowing Source to redream the dream through us as quickly as can be. This has been all about making this as quick as well as easy on everyone involved. This is taking a lot from each one of us who's been fully in. It's not about making this a perfect journey. We've all been crawling our way through, so to say. Some more than others. For me, it has not been a fun experience whatsoever. And I mean, the Forever Holidays is where we are fully now birthing a Christ child, a joy, love expressed. That's what joy is. And making life art. Bring this into everything we create, we do, we express. It's your true beingness. You're just being in your true energy signature frequency, just your true authentic self, unfiltered. That's what brings all of us home. This allows everybody else to be their true self. All masks dissolve. You see everything through the eyes of God, as well as through your own personal filter, so to say, but it's a God filter. It's free of all these belief systems, compartmentalizations, identities. The true key here is, besides redemption and forgiveness, which is really both in the same, which we've brought all the way in, setting everyone free, full and final debt forgiveness, complete debt. The cat is in the bag. I have 3 cats at the moment in house. It's fun. More on this in the group call. Anyway, I drew a few cards. I'm just going to quickly share them. I looked for another card deck, but I couldn't find it in one of my bags, and I still have boxes to unpack. I still haven't gotten around to that. So I'll continue to take it easy anyway. But I found a card deck of the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle from Kyle Gray. It's not really my favorite, but it has some really nice cards in it. And I drew the perfect ones just after our activation, just to bring this further online. The sword has been a reoccurring theme, also very much connected to the King Arthur legends and what's connected to the sword of truth. Here it's called the sword of light. And it's divine protection, cords cut, because that's fully done now. ESA. Breakthrough energy, and that's already in the path position. Done. ESA Yanake. So you're in God's protection as you fully align, become at one with God's source consciousness. Keep going there. Keep overwriting. Stop focusing on the problem. Keep focusing on your fully ascended light body. We are fully ascending now. Those forerunners ready now and bringing us all the way home. Let's make this beautiful. Let's show everybody how this is done, how you ascend in style. Okay, and let's now call in the joy, the fun experiences, best possible opportunities, experiences filled with beautiful new adventures. But you need to let fully go of any attachments to outcome, any and all people, places, things, any attachments. It doesn't mean you need to lose everything. You just need to let go. You need to be willing to let go so you don't, again, what needs to happen needs to happen. If you can't let go, it will be taken away from you. Or at least you will be threatened with it. Until you can remember, this is a false matrix. And now we have taken over the dream field. The true guardians, the true cosmic dragons, protectors of all new free worlds. The dragons are the protectors of real truth, our true divine blueprints, source codes, gnosis, it's all the same. Real truth, that's how important this is, because reality literally depends on it. It's what sets everyone free. It might not be fun in the meantime. You need to be true to yourself, true to everyone else. It goes against everything we learned. Of keep making people happy or pretending we are. Okay, that's not going to cut it. It really isn't. You need to be truly, fully authentic, and your whole lot of things as your full multidimensional self is fully integrated. And in each now moment, you have different aspects step forth. That's also part of the divine masculine, feminine, hierogamic union blueprint, where you know when to do, when to be, all of these aspects. And each now moment calls something different for each one of us. So I never want anyone to depend on me to know what's happening, not happening. I want each one to be fully connected to their own truth. What are you bringing forth? Your gifts and abilities, your own true identity, which is being totally recreated, reinvented right now. As you fully complete what you're keeping, what you no longer want. And we found out what we don't want. And now we really know what we do want, but we need to keep calling it forth. We need to keep choosing it. So the action is what collapses the quantum standing wave function. You dream it into existence, but that's not all that's there to the manifestation process. You also need to quantum collapse these standing wave functions, these potentialities of realities by choosing one over the other. And no choices, non-actions are also actions. If you wait long enough, especially now, like this is where all final choices are being made. And I see after the 12th or 13th, they're massively highlighted. This is it. We will be done here. Latest. Let's make this quicker, okay? Because we don't do time here. These are just marker points for us to orient ourselves in this fallen time matrix. That's literally all they have left, linear time, which we get to dissolve fully as you fully see through the illusions. That it's not real, it's a fraction of our DNA projected out, and now we light it all the way up as you fully ignite your heart, okay? And your sacred light code. So that's the next card. Half a light codes. It's also very much the feminine energies, Mother Goddess energies. Light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So this is really like our power is fully returning, our light body self, the divine feminine within us all fully rebirthing. Our light body, plasma light body. Okay, full system upgrade, full reset. Esha Nakina Sekuna, right now. The future awaits. It's still a gateway activation. That's more like a quantum gateway. Wherever you want to go, within the blinking of an eye, but you hold this within your own field. You don't need stargates outside of you, okay? Your heart is your stargate. You literally tune into a different frequency and you're there. Fully transcending time, space, gravity as your avatar self, okay? You need to merge, align with that consciousness. It's not just being handed to you. You need to do the work, okay? It takes a lot of work, constantly realigning yourself with what I'm speaking about here, so to say, with that truth of your eternal self, having fully transcended all fears. And you do that, like the heart fully opening is what heals all fears. And again, the bigger the fear, the bigger the quantum leap, do that. Because you need to remember, you're an avatar in the game. You need to be the happy fool, fully transcending all of these illusions, limits that are imagined. Ultimately, the boxes don't exist. There are no rules. The limits are imaginary. Divine laws, natural laws are different. Now, this card also means infinite potential, manifestation, vortex. So infinite manifestations possible now as you fully let go of any attachment, any resistance, no charge in your field for or against anything. You just need to stand in your truth. That's what dissolves all else. And the final overarching card fits in beautifully. The Holy Grail. Sanata. So that's where we become all golden. That's at the end of the heroic journey we have just completed. And now we let all the way go, relax. No, it's already here. It's already done. We have completed our mission. Some are still tying up their loose ends and bringing this all the way in and us home. Everybody. Remember who you are. Take a deep breath, okay? Put on your crowns and reclaim our realities on behalf of the one, on behalf of all. Like I had to pull a lot back. Also, there's just so much I can give. And it's been challenging. We know why. Now all of these obstacles, interferences fully dissolve. People see us for who we truly are. Those fakes, imposters for who they truly are. And everything sorts itself out. As we fully remember the real truth, what has really happened, who everybody really is. Our ancient future, free of all the fallen timelines, fallen realities, as if none of this has ever happened, but with the lessons learned, and we get to start all over again. And now what everybody has sown, they reap. And that's the end of that karmic nonsense. Ashana, Tenusunantanata. And the magic key to all of this is veneration. It's where you can bow before all roles played, all characters in the game, the friends and the foes, everyone in between, because everybody ultimately has played their role perfectly and we need it all. Okay? And we've all been played by Source. Remember the real truth. Usha. Sunayina teru tupu sanatenate. So that's full debt forgiveness. Nobody owes anyone nothing beyond making the wrongs right, and you do absolve karmic load through reconciling, correcting your own divine blueprint, and what went wrong, you put right. That's you also clearing your own consciousness, divine blueprint, DNA. Fully align all of yourself, every word, thought, feeling, action you take. You just have to let your heart keep leading you. Don't question it. Just go with it. No matter how crazy it seems, the better it gets. Especially now. Usana Shanati. Embrace the divine crazy, okay? I mean, most people think we are crazy. That we live in some fantasy world. Now let's show them what real magic is made of. How to do this, okay? And set everyone free. Because also beyond us doing all of this on behalf of everyone, we hold the divine source codes, blueprints for creation within us, our DNA, our consciousness. And we have fallen in consciousness. This is why the realities fell. That's why it is our responsibility and accountability to put it right. Eshanata. So fully remember now how to do this, how to complete everything. Again, if you haven't already done so, and it is done, but keep quantum aligning yourself with that as you keep listening to your intuition. and then put that into action as you are being divinely guided to, okay? The Holy Grail card says, inner discovery, finding sacredness, you are what you seek. So we shift our reality as we shift, all changes. As we shift our perception, what we attract now also shifts. Also, as all of the distortions in our light body field have been fully corrected, everything aligns. Our realities align for us from the inside out, from deep within. So keep closing your eyes, keep seeing through your heart to see the really real. And then as it fully shifts from inside of you, first, the outer shifts. And this is where the heart breaks fully wide open. The crystalline core, currents, network, structures, interdimensional Stargate system, all coming fully online as the Holy Grail, our Lemurian seed codes, our Edenic Paradisian codes, Hergamic Divine Union codes, unite all tribes, again as one cosmic family, the cosmic Christ, rebirthing, resetting all is one. It's already done, it's already here. Asa, Shunate Ne Sanata. Tunainati. Thank you for your role played, everything that has perfectly unfolded. See the big picture, forgive all, especially yourself, and love it all the way up. Keep speaking the truth. That's being true divine love embodied, and that's who you truly are. Free of any fears of abandonment, rejection, being ostracized, all of these persecution wounds, fully cleared, healed, all traumas, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies, etheric body, fully cleared, healed, heart, nervous system, it's all here now. Again, if you want to tune in more, accelerate this for yourself and the collective. You can access the details below in the description box, and that's it. Cut. Off to the next movie. I see you there. Thank you. Thank you. So much love, so many blessings. Bye. Bye. Bye.